This is the story of how I came into possession of one incredibly unique camera and the insane adventure that happened because of it. I was one day into a 4,000-mile road trip covering the West Coast when I happened to catch a very suspect email. Jared Land? No way. That's right. Jared Land, the owner-operator of Red, reached out and basically explained to me that he was really enjoying the black and white photography that I was doing. And he had a very unique camera, and out of curiosity, he wanted to see what I could do with it. Wait, definitely getting ahead of myself. I think we need to backtrack just a bit. Bam! It's this! It's the fucking red. It's the red Raptor, man. I have a red Raptor. It's not mine, obviously. And it is no ordinary red Raptor. This one is special. Why? Let me show you.
There you go. It's a red Raptor with some really funky color going on.
It is a full spectrum red Raptor. And as far as I know, as far as I've been told, it's the only one on the planet. It is why Jared reached out to me in the first place, is to see what kind of infrared black and white imagery I could get with it. I don't know if you've ever seen IR black and white photography, but the contrast between white and black is so stark, just some incredible images. However, you also saw that this is not black and white. This is like a funky orange purple. And I don't know why. I'm new at this, very new. And it's because I'm new that this is the problem. I don't know why I thought this, but I thought out of the box, it's gonna be this super contrasty black and white, and it's not, which is a problem. I gotta figure this out.
Hey, what's up, Talbot?
So I sent you the video. You looked at it. What am I doing wrong here?
You need to get an IR filter.
I bought one.
Which one?
The Kolari, the 590 NM.
You're going to need at least an 800 nanometer because you're trying to block out.
All right, thanks, man. I'll catch you later.
Guess that's all you needed.
Okay, turns out I just didn't have the right type of filter. The filter I had was letting too much light in, the wavelengths that I didn't want. The 850 nanometer is going to cut out everything other than the wavelengths that will give me the most contrasty black and white. But this has presented another issue.
Now we're at 65% of my Forza 720, and it's still not enough light. If we turn these on, those didn't even show up. Also, this lens is the 7 Artisans T1.05, which is wide open right now. And I'm shooting on 6K 17:9 because they're Super 35 lenses. The histogram is just buried to the left.
I am getting frustrated because I've done everything I can do from a research and due diligence standpoint on full spectrum when it comes to cameras. However, everything I've seen on YouTube and the articles that I've read on the web, they're all based on photography, and videography is so much different from an exposure standpoint. And I desperately want to make something epic with this camera. It deserves to have something epic be made with it. But I've got less than a week with this camera, and I really could use some help. Yo. Oh. Hey, are you ready to go make some cool shit?
I was born ready.
The goal. to shoot something so awesome that it would be print worthy. A bucket list shot with this once in a lifetime opportunity and camera. The challenge? I still don't have a clue what I'm doing, and I only have 4 days to do it.
Feels good to just not know what you're doing.
The pros. Some of the most insane locations I've ever seen, all here in my backyard of Utah.
This is absolutely bananas, and it's getting packed with photographers. There were like 3 cars here when we got here. It was dark. And now I'm seeing like no less than 50 people, and car after car just keeps pulling up.
I also have a wingman, none other than Joey Helms, the incredibly talented creator and drone pilot extraordinaire.
He's crazy.
Because I have a Komodo X, most of my accessories like the monitor, top handle, batteries, etc. worked on the Raptor. Unfortunately, the ultra-fast CF Express Type B cards I bought for this trip weren't fast enough to allow me to shoot in the HQ modes in 8K 120. Lensing came down to using the RF 15-35 and the 70-200 f4. Being in these expansive landscapes, I knew I wanted really wide and super tight. Now, whenever you experiment, you're bound to run into a few snags, and we certainly did. The first, insane flaring. Because all of the normal filter layers that would cover a traditional sensor have been removed, if you point this camera anywhere near a light source, you'll be met with some of the craziest flares you've ever seen.
It's really bad, so sometimes I have to put my hand over the lens like that to get the flaring to go away.
It still resulted in many, many ruined shots. However, some of the flaring was so unique that I ended up trying to incorporate it. Something I had also never seen before was how the iris could actually be seen. When you closed down or opened up the iris, you could actually see it on the sensor. And while some shots were perfectly exposed and not full of flares, it wasn't until I got home to edit the footage that you'd see it in the center of the frame.
Way to wake up with an adrenaline kick here.
Yeah, what did you think of it?
It's bonkers, yeah, it's otherworldly. It's like a different planet. There's like, you hear rocks like rolling down over there.
If you want the best results for your infrared photo and video, you want to shoot in the brightest of conditions, high noon, opposite of traditional landscape photo and video. To get the best shots, not only for the Raptor, but for Joey as well, it meant extremely long days and careful planning of where to be and when.
Joey, keep up!
What it also meant was that we'd be hitting our hotel beds extremely late, and the only time I had was to dump the terabytes of footage and no time left to review it.
And then hopefully not die on the hike back because we don't have lights. I don't know where Joey is. Joey's got his phone gimbal, and he's now property of Goblin Valley. He has been lost to Goblin Valley. I haven't seen him in like an hour.
We traversed all across Utah, Salt Flats, the Arches and Canyonlands, Dead Horse, and the otherworldly landscapes in central Utah. But before I knew it, Joey had to head back to Chicago and the camera back to Red HQ. Man, that was incredibly fun, but also weirdly challenging. There's so many weird nuances with that camera and the sensor that it posed some problems. Thankfully, we figured it out, and I think we came away with some insane images, honestly. Jared at one point sent me a text and he was like, 2 rules. If you make something cool, you gotta show me. And the second rule was, please don't break it. I don't even want to assume how much this camera cost. It is not the same cost as a normal Raptor, and I'm happy to say I did not break it. A few people had seen some stuff that I sent out early of me on the sand dunes, and you saw in the video, I'm just getting caked with dirt and dust from those guys on the dirt bikes in Swing Arm City. And no, I did not break it because that was not the Raptor. I actually used my own Komodo X, and it handled that like a champ. Nothing happened to it at all, so I'm stoked about that. I got to give a huge shout out to Joey Helms. Joey, my friend, thank you so much for flying out to Chicago and just going on this crazy trek with me. So thanks, buddy. This video honestly could not have been done without you. Your drone footage and the BTS that you shot made this video. Jared, if you do get to watch this, I hope you enjoyed it. I can't tell you how surreal this entire experience has been since getting that first email, meeting you, getting to see some crazy things, getting this camera, and being able to play with it. Like I am very small on this platform, and this opportunity really made me feel special, and I can't tell you how much that means to me. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. And for all of you watching, thank you so much for the support. It's been super cool to do this, and also so many people reaching out being like, what was that camera? What did you use? Like, how did you do that? It's just kind of fun. So thanks for sticking around. If you liked the video, please make sure you hit the like button. It goes a really long way with the YouTube algorithm, and consider subscribing. It's free. If you have any questions at all about the video or any of the scenes or anything, BTS or otherwise, please let me know down in the comments below. I'm pretty darn good about answering every single comment. Well, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.